Ing-wen was at a sustainability forum that same day. She also said nothing on the nuclear question. Two leaders, two conferences, zero explanations. Taiwan's great playwright Tang Xianzu, 4 centuries ago, wrote, "Man is born with emotion. Joy and sorrow arise from the subtle, flowing into shouts and song. What flows when the leaders choose silence?" The protesters outside the cabinet building apparently had some thoughts on that. From the tech courtroom this week, a Los Angeles jury found Alphabet's YouTube and Meta legally liable in a landmark social media addiction lawsuit, the first time American courts have held these platforms directly responsible for the psychological harm their design deliberately inflicts on young users. A 20-year-old plaintiff testified she began using YouTube at age 6 and Instagram at age 9. Internal documents showed Meta's own executives acknowledged they were engineering platforms to pull children in as young as 11. The verdict has been compared to the big tobacco moment of the 1990s. Charlie Munger, the late sharp-tongued thinking partner who stood beside Warren Buffett for decades, once remarked in a line that almost nobody replays at shareholder meetings, "People calculate too much and think too little." Silicon Valley built history's most precise calculating machine, thinking they assigned to the algorithm. The jury, after 44 hours of deliberation, thought otherwise. And now, some genuinely welcome news. American citizen Dennis Coyle, age 64, a retired academic, stepped off a plane in San Antonio, Texas on Thursday to the arms of his waiting family. He had been held in Afghanistan for over a year. The Trump administration had previously designated Afghanistan a state sponsor of wrongful detention, a diplomatic pressure point that, by most accounts, eventually moved this release forward. The Taliban cited an appeal from Coyle's family as the catalyst, a win quietly delivered. Sometimes words on paper open the heaviest doors. Meanwhile, at America's airports, the situation is what you might charitably call complicated. The DHS funding standoff has entered its 40th day. Over 480 TSA security officers have resigned or left. Wait times at some checkpoints are exceeding 4.5 hours. Small regional airports may close entirely. An 8th century monk once described human life as a sparrow flying briefly through a warm banquet hall before vanishing back into the winter darkness, a fleeting interval of light between two unknowns. He was meditating on the soul's brief passage through the world. He was also inadvertently writing a very accurate description of the American airport departure experience. One lighter note before the history shelf. In Annapolis, Maryland, residents gathered this week for the annual sock burning ceremony, the city's unofficial launch